Going on, people? It's your boy Tots back again for another Arsenal and Chill. My brother from another mother, my boy Colin. How you doing, Colin? Talk to the people, man.
Tops.
Go on.
Chat. I'm going to need you to do one thing. I've been saving this joke for at least a week. So just appreciate that. I'm going to need you all to acknowledge me because as of now, I've nominated myself the Arsenal and Shell Tribal Chief.
Oh, my days. You need the Ula follow, man. What's going on?
I've got my own Ula follow. Acknowledge me.
There you have it, guys. The official tribal chief in the building, man. Big up everyone in the chat. Big up Keith. How you doing, bro? Hope you're well, my man. Big up entertainment and more. Yes, guys. Hope you're all well. I'm all good, man. Big up Lucy as well. That says hello, man. So yeah, let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. Big up Carlos as well. So Bears. So yeah, let's get into it, man. Arsenal are set to appoint BERTA from Atletico Madrid, man. Colin, obviously I wanted to get your thoughts on if one, you think this is obviously going to happen. Obviously, Fabrizio Romano tweeted it earlier today saying that talks are advanced, not completed yet, but they are advanced. And also, do you think this is a good appointment if we do get it over the line? Let me know, man.
Well, based on his track record, because I have seen a couple of tweets going around, you know, him playing a crucial role in bringing in Luis Suarez, who brought Atletico Madrid a title. Obviously, the big one was the João Felix one, which I did see some criticism towards, but bear in mind, that was off the back of his performances at Benfica. So,
yeah,
I mean, you know, ebbs and flows. But when you look at the other signings he's played a part in, Kieran Trippier, like, I mean, who was very good for Atletico Madrid. So
he was.
I don't think he's signed bad players, just based off the fact he's got experience in the role, which again, I've questioned this before. Why it's taken this long to appoint someone to replace Edu, I have no idea. Like it just feels like it all happened, you know, out of the blue. Edu must have pissed somebody off.
Yeah, I think so.
To a point where they thought, nah, we'll just freeze them and everything else. But you know, it is what it is. Based on his experience and his track record, it looks like a good appointment. But, you know, we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah. Going back to obviously what you were saying, Colin. Yeah, I think if they do get over the line, it's a step in the right direction, man. Someone with a bit of experience. Because if you know, it's like the problem I had with Edu and Arteta as a combination as well, that neither of them had a load of experience in their specific jobs. Obviously, Edu did a few bits and pieces with Brazil, the national team. Arteta, obviously, this is his first managerial job. So I feel like when you've got at least one inexperienced person, someone next to them has to be experienced so it balances out. So when Arteta has an idea or he wants to sign a particular player, you've got someone who's strong enough and has enough power to say, no, we're going in this direction, just so it's not so one-sided. Because as we've seen before with Arsene Wenger, if someone's dictating everything, then they're going to make the mistakes that really benefits and or harms the club in general. So yeah, for me, again, like you said, if I go back and look at his obviously previous signings that he's made, like you're saying, Kieran Trippier is one. Obviously, he did bring Rodri back to the club from Villarreal as well. Thomas Lemar was another one that he actually sold for 72 mil. So obviously, he's dealing with the signings and obviously the departures.
Do you know what though? I've seen the Lamar one getting like tons of stake, but bear in mind that was off his really good season at Monaco. So
100%, man. Obviously Matthias Cunha as well, who's obviously doing very well at Wolves. Luis Suarez, like I said, and obviously Alvarez, who's obviously been a revelation so far for Atletico Madrid this season, scoring a load of goals and helping them potentially challenge for a La Liga title. So yeah, I think it's a step in the right direction, guys. And for me, like you were saying, Colin, I don't know why it's taking so long. Edu left start of the season near enough. And it's taken up till March for us to get a sporting director in. Maybe if we would have got one in before, we could have made some serious dealings in the January transfer window and got some players in. But again, if we get someone in, it stems well that we have to have. There's no excuses. There wasn't any excuses anyway. But we have to have a massive summer this summer and spend a plethora of mil, in my opinion, to try and get the team back on track because of the wasted January transfer window and the summer we just had. So yeah, step in the right direction if it's true. But we shall see. Hopefully, can get confirmed this month sometime. I know David Ornstein did say that Arsenal were looking to wrap up a sporting director in the month of March. So yeah, hopefully we can get it done. But big up everyone in the chat. Obviously, Entertainment Mo says good appointment. I think. Big up for the comment. Big up, Luca. No talk sport. Hope you're okay, bro. Yeah, we're both good, man. Hope you're all right, my man.
Good, brother.
Entertainment Mo says Arsenal are serious. Don't know about that yet, man. We need to get over the line for sure.
We'll see.
We'll see, man. We'll definitely see, bro. Madrid director looks good. Obviously, on about BERTA. Arsenal not serious. So there you go. This is what I'm saying. Like we need to do a bit more than that, man. Decent. Big up, Luca. And Carlos says you guys need Marina, obviously former Chelsea sporting director as well. So yeah, we shall see what happens with that, man. But yeah, Colin. Obviously, I've not seen you since the last result, which was obviously a 0-0 draw with Nottingham Forest. What was your thoughts? Obviously going after that game, obviously we dropped more points. Everyone probably knows that the title's done now. But what did you make of the performance and how we tried to break, or lack of terms, break Nottingham Forest down? And what did you think of the game, bro?
Bro, I did tell you the best way we could get is a point.
Yeah. You did say in the preview that you can't see anything more than a draw for Arsenal. I thought we were going to lose, to be fair, as well. So yeah. You were right.
So as far as the performances, look, not that performance, right, just summed us up because to me, that has been us this season. Boring as all hell, bruv. Like it's not good to watch, man. It's not. Like I find myself just getting wound up as the game went on and everything else, and I'm just like, you have all this ball, you have all the possession, and you do fuck all with it. Like I'm honestly, that is Wenger ball to a T, by the way.
Yeah.
Anyone that thinks it's not, I question where you were during those years, because that's all we were. Possession for possession's sake. Oh, tip, tap, pass sideways. Oh, we'll go sideways there. Oh, we'll go sideways over here. Oh, we'll go sideways over here.
Yeah. 100%,
it's just, honestly, lads, it was the most boring game of football you'll ever watch all season. From any side.
I agree, man. It was obviously I did the watch along here.
No. I'm not done, bro. I'm not done. I heard what Nuno said after the game, right? And that more than anything pissed me off, because what he said was, because we don't have a striker, he didn't feel the need to put an extra man in midfield. Wow. Incredible. Incredible, right? Like, we have no striker. No man to mark. So you're like, oh, well, don't need to put an extra man in midfield. Don't need to put an extra man in midfield, man. There's nothing there. Why am I putting an extra man in midfield for?
Crazy, man. That's just a bad indictment of how poor Arsenal have been, obviously. Like you say, man, the game wasn't the greatest to watch. Obviously, I did the watch along for it. And it just in that final third, man, I feel like we dominated possession, but didn't really do anything with it. Kind of like you said, similar to the Arsene Wenger days towards the latter end of, obviously, his tenure, towards like 2017-18 stages, where we used to just have loads of possession but didn't actually create anything like decent with it. Obviously, Calafiori hit the post. That was probably the closest we came in the game, if I'm being honest, man. And man, it is worrying times, man, considering obviously we've still got a decent amount of games still left in the Premier League, and obviously we've got the 2 Champions League games left as well. So is there any hope, Colin? Obviously going into the game tomorrow, we've got PSV away from home. What is your expectations of the game in terms of the quality of it, and what result are you expecting Arsenal to churn out, if any, tomorrow, man?
To be honest, bro, I'm not confident going into tomorrow, man. I'm really not.
You're not confident at all.
Why would I be? Serious question. Why would I be, bruv? I've seen my team lose to West Ham. I've seen my team in a very, very drab 0-0 against Nottingham Forest. And all of this is after the Havertz injury. So why on earth would I think we're going to do anything against PSV? Right? And if you want to go down the line of, oh, you got a point against Nottingham Forest, they're a good side this season. All right, what about West Ham then? What's the excuse for that?
Yeah, they're really low.
What? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna look this up now, yeah, because now, because I know what I'm gonna get. Oh, Forest are third and everything else, right? West Ham at this current moment are 15th.
Jesus, I didn't realize they're that low. Oh my God, we lost to them at home, bro. Oh my days, that is atrocious. I didn't realize I was that low, brother.
If you seriously think I'm gonna put my chest out and go, we're gonna beat PSV comfortably? No. So, and look, I'll give credit to Potter. He's done a good job at West Ham so far, but they're not a good team. West Ham, they're not. So
nice. Yeah.
I don't know, bro. I honest to God, I'm done. I'm done trying, man. I really am. I'm done trying. I just can't. You get that feeling, right? I said it last week, right? There's only so many times you can get punched in the gut and proceed to care about this team. And I'm at the point where I'm like, I'm done trying. I don't care anymore. Like, win the league, don't win the league. Do whatever you want. Don't give a fuck.
Oh yeah, that's the thoughts of Colin, man. He's done with the team. He's washed his hands of it. Just to play a bit of devil's advocate. What would you say to the people that say, Arteta's doing a great job and the defense is still good and he's rebuilt the goalkeeper structure as well, and there's still a massive chance if we beat PSV, we've got either Atletico or Real Madrid with a good defense that we've got, we could sneak through into the semi-finals. What would be your response to that?
Do you really want the answer to that?
Go on, hit me with it.
Do you really want the answer to that? The only reason I asked, right, is because I know you don't believe this shit.
Yeah. Listen, I'm just playing the devil's advocate. I'm just showing another opinion out there. I know, obviously, this show, we've got both strong opinions. Probably we agree with the majority of things that we say. But in case of someone watching that's like, no, guys, why are you being so negative? Why are you be positive about the team? We're only second in the league, and we're in the Champions League. Like, well, we can do something this season still. What would be your response to that?
All right, you asked for it then. Here's my response.
Go on.
Okay. Do we have a good defense? Sure. Do we have a good midfield? Sure. Our attack is mid at best, and to be honest, it's not even that. So you ain't winning no Champions League with that attack. No. No. You'd be lucky to get past Real Madrid and Atletico if you somehow beat PSV, because it's just not going to happen. You look at who Atletico have got in attack. Alvarez. Bro. Alvarez is cooking this season.
He is.
You look at the Real Madrid attack. Mbappe, Vinny Jr., Rodrigo. You really think we're beating them? Not a chance. Not a chance, bro. Like, this is. Do you want to know why I'm so annoyed at this team? By the way,
go on. Yeah, why are you so?
The reason I'm so annoyed with this team this season is because of the high bar that we set last season. Right? Those are the standards I'm judging us now. Because you've set that bar. Right? You have set the bar of 18 games and only losing one to Villa. within one game of a league title. You've set that bar. So now I'm going to judge you at said bar. Right now you're below it. And I don't mean just by a little bit. I mean by a lot. So that's why I'm pissed off this season. Because for the last 2 years, you've set a high bar of, okay, I wouldn't say excellence, but a high bar of performances, right, for the last 2 years. This season, what you've done is you've dropped so far below that bar that you're taking the piss now, right? And we were told categorically that once City drop off, and this is what some of the other, like, the positive merchants have always said, once City drop off, we'll be there. All right. I'll believe you until I have a reason not to.
Yeah.
Who's top of the league right now, Tops?
Oh, it's Liverpool. So not Man City or Arsenal. It is Liverpool.
Where are Man City in the league?
Fourth, I think they are. The fourth in the league.
We above them or?
Yeah, we're above them, but we're not top. Unfortunately, we're not top.
There you go.
Yeah, crazy. I mean, it's good points you've made there, to be honest with you. But why do you think we've dropped off so much? You're right. We have set a great standard, to be honest with you. Like, we came so close last year, especially literally one victory away from winning the league.
One game, bro. One game. One game. If we hadn't lost to Villa, bro, we would have won the league. It's as simple as that.
This is it.
You just have to look at the points to know that.
Facts.
Because they've set this high bar, people are going to judge them at that standard. Liverpool got that. I mean, Liverpool, when they last won the league, right, set such a high bar that it was almost impossible to live up to that because they essentially had to be perfect.
Yeah.
Right? So, but again, Liverpool set that bar and they got judged by that bar when they finished fourth, I think it was.
Yeah,
so,
they did, yeah.
And they were getting criticized heavily because of that bar, but they had injuries to practically the entire defense across the board, right? So Liverpool kind of had an excuse of, right, we've got injuries, everything else, right? But Liverpool had won the league the season prior, so there wasn't this excuse angle for Liverpool as far as I'm concerned, because they had just won the league the year before. With us, there's no such excuse, right? Yes, we've got injuries, but we knew that Kai Havertz was going to get injured at some point. It was going to happen. It was inevitable, all right? Yet the club decided not to act in January for whatever reason. I don't know. Were they saving their money for the summer? Possibly, but that's incredibly short-sighted in my opinion, because now you've left us short for the rest of the season. The high bar that Liverpool set and the high bar that we've set are completely different, because the high bar that Liverpool set won them the title.
Yeah.
We were that close to winning it. So there needs to be some objectivity here. And again, the reason why I'm criticizing them as much as I am this season is because of that bar that they set. Like, once you, okay, I'm not gonna say deliver, but once you get to a point where you're on the cusp of winning a major, people are going to judge you to that standard, and you have to live up to it.
Yeah, facts.
There's no, oh, we're this close and we're just a couple of players short in this and that. No, once you set that bar, you have to live up to it. Simple as that.
No, listen, I can't even argue with that, to be honest with you. I'm trying to make a case for people that say, you know what, we've got things to be positive about. Like, who do you actually blame then, Colin, for this drop off? Is it the manager? Is it the players? Is it the board? Like, is it a collective? Like, what's the reason why we perform like this season?
I blame the board for not doing for the summer window, and I blame them for January. but I also blame the manager for the tactics on the pitch.
Mm.
Yes, yes. Look, I'm not. Look, as much as I backed him for the last 2 years, I'm not blind, right?
Yeah.
I can look at it and go, well, he's not doing this, he's not doing this, he's not doing this. But in the same breath, I'm not putting all the blame on the manager. I'm putting the majority of the blame on the board because the board have not only have the board left us short, right, but they have shown their hand. And it's not the first time they've done this. They've shown their hand in January when they didn't back Arteta with a signing.
Yeah.
And even Arteta himself said that we're short. They shown their hand with the Super League stuff. Many people forget this. Yeah? But because we're doing well, everyone just wants to sweep it under the rug. Not with me. Not with me. They had a part to play in all that, and don't let anyone tell you different. They showed their hand when they did not. And by the way, this was when Wenger was somewhat decent, right? They showed their hand when they didn't back him. And then again, a couple of years later, when they're like, we didn't buy Arsenal stake to win trophies.
Yeah, exactly as well.
That is why I'm on the board. Because it's not the first time they've done this. Like, brother, I'm just look, the whole thing stinks, bro. The whole thing stinks. Like, even if Arteta was to go, do I back the board to bring in the right guy? Absolutely not. Absolutely not, bro. I'd be a fucking idiot to believe a single word that they say. Like, my God. Like, it's... And look, I don't get all the excuses. And I get that I've seen this week in the circles this week as well. I can't even believe this is his thing, right? I've talked about a gal before, yeah? This guy has said that Arsenal are in prime position to dominate domestically. Sorry, what? Based on what?
Yeah, I don't get that at all. We need a lot of surgery, man.
Your feeling?
We need a lot of surgery, bro.
Listen, man. If you think that Arsenal are dominating anything with this ownership, you're a fucking fool. Like, brother, nah. Like, I've never seen delusion like that in my life, bruv. Swear down. Swear. This is why I can't stand the online fan base. This is why, because you can't take them seriously, bro. You can't. Like, they'll just say stuff based off feeling, not facts. Like, mad. It's absolutely mad. And by the way, Kurt Thompson, on your question, I'm an Arsenal fan, but unlike some Arsenal fans, I'm not delusional. So there you go.
Big up, Kurt, man. Hope you're well, brother. Big up for tuning in. Let me get to these questions in the chat. I've missed quite a few. What's time good? Favorite game this season? Entertainment and More says favorite game this season. Oh, I mean, there's not been too many that I've enjoyed. If I'm being honest, man. Probably my favorite one's been that Man City game. Obviously, that 24 hours was so good. To then ruin it without getting anyone in the January transfer window, and then all the injuries with Havertz and obviously Martinelli getting injured like in the same week. But that's probably my favorite game this season, man. What about you, Colin? What's been your favorite game this season that you've watched?
I mean, City Arsenal's up there, but I mean,
I'm trying to think of the games, man.
I'm trying to think of another one from not from an Arsenal perspective that I've really enjoyed this year.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
Do you know what?
Go on.
Do you know what? The Milan derby. I think it was think it was when Milan were the home side and Inter were the away side.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think it was the opposite derby because I think Inter won that one.
Yeah, 100%, man. But yeah, but big up for the question, entertainment, and more. They say Arsenal have got worse. Yeah, we have, man. We definitely have got worse, man. Yeah, literally, man. I don't know how, but yeah, we definitely got worse. Talk about big up Henry Ford says Super League was bad. Yeah, man, it definitely was bad. Kurt says the new Champions League is the Super League now. Yeah, they've kind of gotten their way a little bit, man. Just making a massive league with more games, more money. So they have kind of got around.
And wonder why, and everyone wonders why there's so many injuries now. Guess what? Yeah. That's because there's loads of games.
And the thing is, Colin, as well, they're so close together. Like you're having Champions League games like 2-3 in a month, as well as the league games, as well as like cup games. So yeah, the amount of games we're having is extra, but the proximity of the games itself as well. There's hardly any kind of rest, like and recover, like stages or periods. Like players just have to get out there and play again, play a full 90. How Timber, touch wood, has not got injured, I do not know. Going back from an ACL, he's played 90 minutes. Majority of the season, playing like 3 games a week. I don't know how he's not got injured yet. Like it's craziness, man. But
have Gabriel and Saliba been injured this season, bro?
Yeah. Literally, I think they've only missed. I mean, I don't think Saliba has. I think he only missed games through suspension. I think Gabriel missed a few games in like October, November. But yeah, that's about it, really. So even them, man, they've been done really well to stay fit for them because they didn't even get subbed off. That's the thing. They played 90 minutes every game. So yeah,
we don't even play Calafiori in his best position either, right?
It's true, man.
You legitimately could give either Gabriel and Saliba a rest for some games and just play Calafiori as a centre back. Yeah. But for whatever reason, the manager doesn't want to do it. I don't get it why, but that's what it is.
And the thing is, obviously, with Calafiori, like fans that have not seen him play like yourself in Italy, think obviously this is how he plays or this is his proper position, but we've actually not seen him get a good run out at centre back. And obviously, you know, you'll then see him in his better position and see what he can actually offer the team. Because I just think at left back, man, he just looks isolated. He doesn't look comfortable there because he's not a left back. He needs to be playing in that centre back position, man. But
this is why people like me get pelters as to say, from other people and go, oh, you rate Calafiori, like why'd you rate him? Like, because I've seen him play at centre back for Bologna. That's why. Like, I've seen him play in his proper position. He's not a left back, bruv.
Yeah.
And with this inverted wing back nonsense, it needs to stop, bro, because he's not a centre midfielder either. Like, playing him at left back makes no sense. Like, what are we doing, bruv?
And it's crazy. I mean, there was one point in the Forest game, he was up front. He was playing like a false 9. I was like, what's this? Where is this guy's position? Like, he's supposed to be defending at left back, and he's up front. He's ahead of Marino. Like, I don't know what the tactics were from. I tell you what, man, it's crazy, man. But big up everyone in the chat as well, man. Yeah, Kurt says I can't stand in Gal. I didn't even support Arsenal. Yeah, that's crazy. Big up Jake, man. Hope you're well, bro.
My man cut me off, because he knew I was making a good point on his channel.
Crazy. Yeah. Big up to you, Colin. I can't stand most of the Arsenal fans. They didn't understand what Haaland meant by saying stay humble. Crazy, man. Yeah. How is the Super League bad, bro? Says Jake. I think that's in reply to
you want to take this, or should
the floor is yours, brother. The floor is yours.
You want to know why the Super League was bad? Number one, no relegation. That's number one.
Yeah, crazy concept.
Number two, close shot. So your Leicesters and your Nottingham Forests don't happen. That's why it's bad. There's other reasons. But those are the main ones.
Now, 100%, man. The fact that you can't have a league where there's no risk and reward and jeopardy from the league. Like, there has to be a point where you can get relegated or get promoted, or you can't have a league where everyone just stays in it regardless of how well they do. They finish 20th and then they're in it the next season. No, there's got to be consequences for not performing well. That's what football's about. You get rewarded when you're very good. You get punished when you're very bad. You can't have a league where you're just guaranteed to be in it no matter where you finish. Like, that is crazy. It's not a proper professional league. That's just like a pre-season friendly kind of a league where everyone just gets to participate just because they're a club. Like it was absolutely crazy how they thought they could actually get away with that as well. By the way, like that concept is absolutely nuts.
In the middle of a pandemic as well, bro.
Yeah, exactly, man. So yeah, it got everyone out of their houses protesting, and they soon put a stop to it. At least with the Champions League format now, they still have the obviously people get knocked out of the competition, but you still have to qualify for it. So yeah, they've not gone to that lengths for that competition. Kurt says Real Madrid 2, Barcelona 5 was a sick game. Yeah, that was a very good game. I mean, quite a lot of Barcelona games have been good, to be fair.
Barcelona have Real Madrid's number this season, man.
Honestly, bro. I don't know what's happening with that particular like them facing off, because yeah, you're right, man. Barcelona just they literally like wipe the floor with them. They don't even like just about beat them as well. It's crazy, man, considering the team that Real Madrid have got. Yeah. It's absolutely mad.
I love Ancelotti, bro, but he's gotten it wrong in both of them games, bro.
Yeah, tactically set them up. Yeah, not the best, if I'm being honest, man. Not the best. We got Curtis says, I think the reason why Arsenal didn't spend any more money in January because they've already given Arteta enough money, man. Well, yeah, that is one thing to discuss, man. Whether Arteta's had enough money he definitely had enough money to win trophies, man. There's no one can tell me. The fact that he won a trophy without spending anything just goes to show you he's had enough money to win things. Do you know what I mean? Like he won something, he won a trophy without his own team. So
he won a trophy when he brought in Sergio on a free, and I think he bought Mari as well.
Yeah, I think Mari was on loan, I think, at the time. Then we bought him on a permanent. So yeah. No money spent. No money spent. It's crazy, man. Jake says, "Oh, I get it now." So goodbye. See you later, bro. I'll catch you in a bit, man. But yeah, obviously, based off your thoughts on the game. What is your predictions for the game tomorrow? Obviously, we're doing a watch along for it. Make sure you guys check that out. PSV versus Arsenal. What do you think the score's going to be, bro?
Is it at theirs or away? Is it
yeah, it's at theirs, man. It's away. We're away from home. It's in Eindhoven, so tricky.
Right. Okay. I'm hoping. I mean, okay, if we can get away from theirs with like a 1-0, that'd be great. You know, I don't know who's I don't know who's going to score the goal, but that's par for the course for us on these days, isn't it? So I'm hoping 1-0, take that back to the Emirates, and then maybe score another one in the home leg. But I mean, those are maybes, bro. Legit, those are maybes. Like I'm just. If we somehow get through PSV, I'll be like, yeah, okay, great. It's Real Madrid or Atletico after that.
Yeah.
And I'm not even being funny. I am not even remotely confident about that. I'm just not. Like, I mean, to win the Champions League, right? First of all, you have to have elite center forwards or just elite forwards in general.
Facts.
We don't have Saka, right? So right then and there, our best goal threat's gone. As much as people don't like Havertz, and yes, he's not. He shouldn't be starting every week. But has he been a bad signing for Arsenal? No, he hasn't been. It's just he's very much in the same area that Giroud was when Wenger was in charge, where he's good, right, but he's not quite good enough to start.
Yeah.
If you could somehow wave a magic wand and Havertz is fit again, I'll gladly take him back in the team, because not having Havertz in the team as opposed to having him in there, look, it's better than nothing. We've got to deal with what we got. Unfortunately, you can't do that. So, it's just there, isn't it? So I don't know, bro. Like, I'm literally just waiting for the summer. Legit. I'm literally just waiting for July the 1st for this season to be over, and then we can move on. Because I don't see what we're going to do this season. We're not winning the league. We're miles off. We're 13 points off. Right? 13 in March.
That is atrocious, man. I know we've had injuries, but that's no excuse.
Horrendous.
Atrocious.
We weren't winning the Champions League even when we have all our players fit anyway. And this was at the start of the season. We weren't.
Yeah.
Yes, we got to the quarterfinals last season, but we needed to add attackers to get over the line. We didn't really add anyone that improved on the front line in the summer, so you're just like, we're standing still, you know, just standing still. I don't know, man. I will say this though, right? They're not gonna get rid of Arteta now or even in the summer, right? So it's pointless to me even suggesting that.
Yeah.
As much as logic would dictate that 5 years of nothing at a club like Arsenal is scandalous because it is
crazy.
But the board aren't going to move him on, right? So it's pointless having that conversation, right? He is under massive pressure though, because if the rumors are true, right, that we're going to spend big on forwards in the summer,
yeah.
If we do that and he still doesn't win anything, then he should be moved on, because that's not acceptable. Because just based on the rumors, we're linked to Osimhen, right? We've been linked to Zubamendi. We're linked to Nico Williams, right? If those three players come in and he still wins nothing, then we've got a problem. Because you can't, especially with those release clauses, right? Because Osimhen will cost around about 60. Zubamendi, I think, will be, 50 odd?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. I mean, it might be a bit more because the reports are coming out saying that we might pay a bit extra and not the release clause, so we can stagger the payments. So it's not just one, obviously the release clause is one big fee.
Okay.
So it could be 60 mil plus.
Right. So that would be 120 on those two.
Yeah.
Nico, I think, would be between 50 and 60.
Yeah. I think it's similar with him. He's got £50 million release clause, but we might pay extra to stagger the payments too.
Right. Okay. So we'll use 60 on that one there. So that's 180 million on three players.
Yeah.
We would take our spend to 20 off 1 billion. Now, if he's not winning after that, bro, then we've got a problem. Because what we laughed at Chelsea at was spending $1 billion and finishing like bottom half mid-table. We spend $1 billion and we don't win, bro. Forget it. Forget it, bro. Like we'd be in the same boat. Like you can't spend £1 billion and not win anything.
Yeah.
Like it just doesn't correlate. More or less, it doesn't correlate up here, bruv. Doesn't correlate up here. If my team spends $1 billion, you better be winning a major.
Yeah, facts. 100%, man, 100%. Just a bit of breaking news. Fabrizio Romano has tweeted more about the BERTA story. He says negotiations are in advanced stages as BERTA is giving priority to Arsenal as his next destination. All parties are confident to get an agreement done this month, with details still left to be sorted. So it does look like that's going to happen, Colin. What's your thoughts on it looking like it's going to be confirmed we're going to get BERTA?
Well, first of all, before I answer that, Carlos, there is zero context behind your spend because you spent £1 billion. All right?
You tell him, Colin, man. You tell him.
Like, brother, this excuse from Chelsea fans, right, where it's like, oh, there's context and this and that. We had sanctions and we sacked Tuchel. We brought in Potter. And then bro, when you spend $1 billion, there's no conversation here. Like, nah. And by the way, I will have the exact same energy in regards to my club too. So if we get to that 1 billion mark and we're still not winning shit, you best believe I'm going to be criticizing them. Like, nah.
Colin says, blame the sporting directors for spending it on, the rest. Hey, listen, everyone has to take a collective blame, man. Just like with Arsenal, we're all blaming not just the manager, not just the board. Everyone takes the blame, the players, everyone, man, when you don't obviously reach your overall goal. So, yeah, obviously not ideal for you guys. Well, big up everyone in the comments. It's been quite active today. I'm just going to obviously go through a couple. Big up Curtis says, Man United aren't winning any Europa League this season, Vidic.
Nah,
no chance, way, bro. Man. No way, man. I think they're going to get knocked out the next round, man. 100%, man. 100%. Big up Chanson, man. Hope you're well, brother. Big you up. We aren't beating PSV away or at home. No attacking threat. Listen, hard to argue with no striker, bro.
Probably
hard to argue. Yeah, I can't really argue with that. I can't even lie, man. Can't even lie. Chanson says Arteta should have been gone years ago. Absolutely trash manager. Well, Chanson obviously and Arteta are out. Not happy with the direction of the board. Not great, man. Not great. Vidic says spent 105 mil on a DM. I didn't even try and sign a striker. Arteta been wow. Crazy. Bin Laden, literally, man. Crazy. So a lot of fans are not actually happy. Sorry. With where the direction the club is going. Big up Yassin, man. Hope you're well, bro. You need a guy with experience. That's why I understand bringing BERTA in. Hope he does well. Yeah, like we were discussing before in the earlier stream, man. We after Edu left, we did need someone with a bit more experience than Edu, in my opinion, and hopefully he's not a yes man as well. That's my key issue, because a lot of decisions that Arteta has made is sometimes not been for the better of the club. So yeah, hopefully he stands on business and has his own vision in mind, even if he has to disagree with Arteta, because that's what you need, someone who's bold and strong. So yeah, we'll see what happens if it is obviously him that gets the job. Looks like it's gonna be, but yeah, hopefully
experience at the top club as well, man.
Yeah,
experience at the top club.
That's what I'm saying, man.
That's a big thing for me, because the fact his last job was Atletico Madrid.
Yeah,
that speaks more to me than anything else, because at Atletico Madrid, especially with Simeone as your manager, right? You've set a bar of where you should be, right? In terms of like La Ligas and the Copa del Rey's and stuff. And okay, he's gotten to a Champions League final as well. But to keep Simeone going for that long is damn near impressive. And I'm hoping that this appointment is something that pushes us to that next level. Now, if it does, I'll give the board credit for that, because they took the initiative to get this over the line, right? But in the same breath, if we appoint BERTA, right?
Yeah.
And he gives them a list of players that could improve the team, like through A to F, however long it is.
Yeah.
And they say, no, too expensive, no, too expensive, no, then we need to be on their neck. If this guy comes in and is given carte blanches to say, to give us a list of players that you intend to bring to the club, because he will be in charge of that stuff.
Yeah.
And they say no to a few of them because it's too much money, then we know what the issue is.
Yeah.
Because make no mistake about it, bruv, there's no reason why we should be able to go after our first choice targets.
Facts.
Like, And honestly, with the track record that this board has shown over the last few years, I don't trust them as far as I can throw them, bruv. Right?
Mm.
I would trust this appointment because he's had experience at Athletic. But this board are going to have to, they're going to have to put the effort in this time. Because I'll tell you what, if they appoint this guy and the same shit happens, no one's giving him leeway, bro.
Yeah,
no 100%.
one. Yeah, it's true, man. It's true. And the thing I like about this guy is that he spent big money on big players, whether it's Lamar or obviously Alvarez this season. So he's willing to authorize obviously big money signings, which is what we need in the summer. So yeah, fingers crossed that can be more for Arsenal this summer. Yasin says we need to stop giving players these high wages like Jesus and Havertz on 280 grand a week. The fact that Havertz is our highest paid player still baffles me to this day, man. Honestly, man, I can't believe it. And I feel like that's going to play a major factor when we're going to be, obviously, the rumors have obviously dropped this week that we're negotiating to try and sign Saliba up to a longer contract. Obviously, his deal runs out in 2027. So that's definitely going to be a large factor if whether he signs or not, because you're going to have to play him at least the same amount as Havertz, if not more, to keep him at the club, because he's going to be thinking like, look, I'm probably one of the best players in my position. Havertz is not obviously cutting the mustard in terms of being a starting striker for Arsenal, and he's on way more money than me. I've got to be at least on the same, at least. So yeah, for me, I think you've created a big problem with him being on that much wages. Village says, would you rather play fantasy football and win no trophies, or win trophies but play haram ball?
I would. Do you know what? I would take Route 1 if it got me a trophy. Do you know why? Because I'm desperate.
I'm on my knees.
Listen, my preference, obviously, I would rather us play like quick one-touch stuff where it's like bang, ping, 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 and all over the place, and then obviously we work it round the box and it ends up being beautiful and stuff like that, and we win games like 3 or 4-0. Obviously, that's my preference, right? But when you get to a point where you're desperate, right, you will literally take anything if it ends up in the trophy, man. Like, you will. You will take that if you're desperate, and that's where I am right now.
No, I can understand that, to be fair.
Because I mean, look, if I had the choice, obviously I'm picking the one-touch stuff.
Yeah.
But when you've gone 5 years without a trophy, like you're not in a position to be picky.
That's true, man. And at the time, no, like now we're not playing great football and we're not winning anyway. So it's like, bro, like you got to take what you can get at the minute. We just need to start again and try and get some silverware and just go from there, man. I'll be so honest, man. But yeah, man, big up for the question. Henry Ford says, Edu and Arteta must have had a falling out. Yeah, they've definitely had a falling out, man. Because the fact that he left, the fact that he left, like,
he must have pissed somebody off. I don't know if it would have been the manager. Part of me thinks he might have pissed off one of the other directors, though. Because, I mean, I suppose you could say he might have pissed off. Look, I don't know. Look, Carlos, we'll get to that. Chill out.
Like, bro, it's not even his birthday. I know this is when this guy's birthday is. It's not his birthday, man. He's trolling.
Brother, chill out.
Oh, my
actually, do you know what? You pissed me off now, yeah? Because you've interrupted my train of thought when I'm on a roll. You know?
This is it, bro.
Come on, brother. Like, I don't know. I don't know when. I don't know if he's pissed off the manager or pissed off like one of the higher ups. Who knows? It might have been both. But ultimately, unless Edu kind of releases a statement himself and addresses the whole situation, we're not going to know. And to be fair, the character that Edu is, I seriously doubt he'll reveal anything that happened inside the club. Like, I seriously doubt it. He's very much a respectful kind of guy, so I don't think we'll hear anything about that anytime soon. But something happened, clearly.
Yeah, 100%. I agree, especially with him like leaving like the start of the season when he said I'm not going to leave until the project's finished, and obviously it's not because we're not or anything. So yeah, big up anyway, man. Chanson says Chelsea had the best owners in London. Now they are gone. You won't be winning nothing. All American owners are trash. Yeah, they don't have a good rep. American owners, man. You look at the Glazers. You look at FSG. Even obviously Liverpool winning the league. They didn't spend anything at all this summer or January, apart from buying Chiesa, who they don't play. So
the way people go on about FSG, though, right? You'd think that it was their goal to win the league. I can tell you right now, it wasn't.
No. They don't care about that, man. They don't care about that, bro. Liverpool have won the league despite of their owners, not because of them. Because they didn't help them. they literally gave a new manager no signings. It's just because obviously he's done a fantastic job. Credit to Slot in his first season, man, and got the best out of them. But yeah, man, crazy.
And because of Klopp as well.
And because obviously Klopp left a decent foundation for Slot to just tweak a few things for them to obviously kick on. So more them two than the owners, in my opinion, man. Alvarez 8 million watts signing for Atletico. Yeah, he's been killing it in La Liga, man. Can't lie, he has been killing it, bro. Has been killing it. Kurt says my club has been awful. I can still win an FA Cup. Yeah.
You can still finish above us technically.
Yeah, as well. Yeah, I think they probably will as well. You know. Big up Chancellor. He says I don't even trust Arteta with signings. He signed 32 players. 8 have been decent. Now he's trying to sign players like Sesko. He needs to go when the season ends. Yeah, hard to argue, man. Obviously, we all know he's not going to get sacked, but it is hard to argue with that.
I'm trying. Honest. I think more. Okay, we've had more than 8 good signings. I do think that's harsh, but I can see where he's coming from because. Do you know what? I reckon. I don't think the 8th place finishes come into it.
Yeah,
but I think a main reason as to why people feel the way they do is the fact that we've not won anything in 5 years since 2020. I think that's a big reason as to why. Genuinely, I do. Yeah. And to be honest, I do kind of feel the same way because I've said this a million times, but I've said this before. Like after backing him for 2 years, like you want him to prove you right because you've seen what we've done the last 2 years. You've seen us set that bar. And when it doesn't come to anything, you just feel like a right mug at the end of it, man. Like I'm tired of. It's like I said to you. Was it last week or the week before? I can't remember. No, it was right after January. It was right after January when I said like, why should I care if they don't care? Do you know what I mean?
I remember you said that.
You're just like. Whatever, innit?
No, I hear that, man. So yeah, for tomorrow, I'm gonna go with I think it's gonna be a draw. I'm gonna go with a 0-0 draw. Obviously, I'm doing the watch long, so I bet see some goals, man. I don't want to see another 0-0 draw, bro. That last one was bro. I've not seen. I've done 2 watch longs for us. I've not seen them score 1 goal in 2 games. 2 whole games, bro.
Wow.
Like, I can't even celebrate now, man. What the hell is going on, man? But yeah, man, I need to see a goal. I'll go with 1-1 then, just to be a bit more optimistic, which I think would be a decent result considering obviously we ain't got a striker and we'd be away from home coming back to the Emirates. Yeah. And hopefully we can get the job done at home, man. But yeah, that probably concludes obviously this episode of Arsenal Chill. Big up everyone tuned in, locked in. Carlos says start supporting Chelsea if you want to watch goals. Yeah, brother, you picked the wrong time to be dropping Chelsea's name now, bro. I can't even lie. I can't even lie, bro. The run.
What was their last win? Crazy. What was their last win? Southampton. Yeah, okay.
Southampton, yeah, I think so. They beat Southampton and Wolves, I think. I think they won 2 in 11 or something, which is nasty work.
Did they not draw to Wolves? Was it Wolves?
No, they beat Wolves, West Ham, and Southampton. They're the 3 that they've beat in the last 12 games or whatever. So
No. No. Their last 2 wins have been West Ham 2-1 and then Southampton 4-0.
Oh, okay. So yeah, them two then. Them two. So yeah, not great for their club. Kurt says Real Madrid versus Atletico Madrid will be a good game. Yeah, I know, man. I know, bro. I know it will be a good game, man. It's just annoying that they're all on at the same time. Like, I wish they staggered the obviously the fixtures in different times or different days or whatever. But yeah, it is a shame, man. Big old Chance says we ain't scoring tops, brother. And I know, man. I'm trying to be optimistic here. Please, just give me that. I need to see a goal, bro. I ain't seen one in like 2 weeks. What is going on, man? Big up views on sport. Hope you're well, brother. Big up, Shane. We didn't see you yesterday. Yeah, sorry I couldn't make the stream yesterday, man. Obviously, Arsenal. Man United went to extra time and penalty. So by the time it finished, man, you guys had already gone off. But maybe next time I'll try and log on for real. Vintage says, I predict 2-1 PSV. Obviously, he's in that hater mode watch. But yeah, man. But yeah, big up everyone in the comments, man. Obviously, we're going to conclude today's episode. Colin, what have you got for the people? Anything? Any updates on content you're going to be releasing either on YouTube or Twitch, bro? Let the people know in the comments.
Well, recently I uploaded a Super League episode with Roma again.
Okay, nice.
It didn't go too well. Got flacked off United 2-0 and then whacked off of Milan 5-1. So yeah, that did not go well. On the plus side, though, I did get a win against Sevilla. Granted, 1-0, but win's a win, right? Like, if life's taught you anything, right, you take those small wins.
Yeah.
Right? So leave me the fuck alone. And Carlos, I'm giving you a shout out, you motherfucker. All right? Leave out, bro. Leave out. Brother, honestly. Can we ban is banning mods a thing? Can we do that?
Mate, I can put it on timeout.
Cry me a river, you bitch.
I know. Big up everyone in the chat, man. Big up everyone in the chat. But yeah, man, we'll be back next week. Hopefully from we've got Man United at the weekend, man. Oh my days. We can't lose to them, man. I hate losing to this team, bro. Do you
know what, right? I never thought I would say this. Right?
Go on.
I might have to book myself a doctor's appointment after this, right? But swear down, I'm so glad I'm working on Sunday.
Oh, yeah, you're missing it. Oh, good job, man. Good job, bro. Honestly,
oh my god, I can't even believe that's the thing, man. Really, like what we're done.
The thing is, we all know the game's going to be atrocious, but there's no guarantee we're going to win either. So we could watch a terrible game and then lose the game as well. It's going to be.
Do you know what? Right, it might just end up being 1-0. We'll score a goal based off an Anana mistake or something.
Hopefully, yeah. Hopefully,
because the United crowd's on Anana's back anyway. Like, so
yeah, they were yesterday. Yeah, 100%, man. But yeah, big up everyone in the chat, man. Obviously, I'll be back in about half an hour. I'm going to be doing the Nottingham Forest versus Ipswich game, FA Cup 5th round. So I'll redirect to this stream as well. So yeah, if you want to hang around for the next half an hour, if you just want to leave it on in the background, feel free. And then yeah, it should start up the next stream of Nottingham Forest versus Ipswich at 7:30, man. So big up everyone in the chat. Hopefully, I'll see you guys in about half an hour. Like I always say, don't hate the player at the game. Until next time, we are out. Peace.